Shot my husband. I wasn't sentenced to death, and I didn't spend a single day in prison. When the police showed up, they just stood there. No one could touch me, because I had done my homework. In my case, killing my husband was completely legal. 6 years ago, on my birthday, he bought me a yacht. That night we drank and celebrated. The next morning he was gone, but the cabin was covered in blood. It looked like a crime scene. My mind went blank. I screamed until my throat burned. Then the Coast Guard arrived and arrested me. They said I killed him with insurance money. All the evidence pointed to me. Nothing I said mattered. I was thrown into prison. I had no choice but to leave my son with my best friend, Lisa. At first they visited me. Then they disappeared. I kept calling. One day, someone finally picked up, and I heard my son call him Dad. Then the line went dead. I froze. He was alive. He had framed me. He and my best friend took everything. They were living off the insurance money, while I rotted in prison. I filed appeal after appeal. No one believed me, but I couldn't give up. I still had a son. I couldn't sleep at night. Every time I closed my eyes, I saw my son calling out to me. A lawyer in prison told me the truth. Overturning a conviction from inside takes years and is almost impossible. She told me to accept reality, serve my time, then, when I got out, find my husband, and put a bullet in him, because legally, you can't be tried twice for the same crime. I took her advice. I started training every day, preparing for my revenge. While everyone else rested and chatted, I pushed myself to the limit beside them, working out until I could barely stand, sometimes even in the rain. After my parole, I went to a car dealership and pretended to apply for a loan, asking the salesman to run a credit check. But the credit information I gave was not mine. It belonged to Lisa. Once I got the address, I left immediately. When I arrived at the place, I discovered the truth. Lisa had actually died 4 years earlier in a gas leak. Her husband, my ex, had taken out a huge insurance policy, and then he and the children disappeared. A private investigator later uncovered what Jack had done. He used the insurance money to buy a hotel, and ran bachelor auctions there every night. I showed up at one of those auctions in an evening gown. The moment my husband saw me, he panicked. He was terrified I would expose him. He quickly blamed everything on Lisa, saying it was her idea, and insisting she must have wanted me in prison. I didn't care about his excuses. All I wanted was to see my son. We arranged to meet at the cemetery. After all, it was a public place. The next day I finally saw the boy. I called his name, but he turned and ran. I chased after him. Then in a quiet, empty corner, Jack jumped out and knocked me unconscious. The boy had not been my son at all, but an ordinary homeless child. Another of Jack's traps. When I woke, I found myself lying inside a coffin. Worse, there was a fresh corpse beside me. I frantically pushed the lid open, only to find the cemetery gates locked tight. The place was remote. No one could hear my screams, no matter how loudly I called. Luckily, there was a window nearby. I crawled through the broken glass and finally escaped. From that moment on, I was certain I was going to kill Jack.